What are you doing? Car. We're going to see Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Oh, there it is.
So sunny.
Because everyone in California is complaining how cold it has been. So the sun finally came out. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Coffee Break Podcast. I am your host, Melissa.
And I'm your co-host, Elisa. Hello, everyone. We just got back from watching Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
So get a little insight of what we're going to be talking about today. For those of you who are just joining this marvelous podcast with the marvelous host, Melissa, and the marvelous co-host, Elisa. She said my name. Oh, my gosh. Well, let me tell you what the Coffee Break Podcast is. As I just saw like a feather went to my throat.
Yeah, we are like sick, sniffly, and hoarse voice, so you're just going to have to deal with that. Sorry.
My throat
Can't
gets
help it.
dry. Like, we were watching a movie, and I had so hard not to, like, cough a lot. Yeah. But I do apologize. We apologize. So, again, who are we? What are we? I don't know about the what part, but we're those two friends who finally get together for a nice cup of hot coffee after a long, or iced coffee, after a long week of work. We indulge in a convo of entertainment, environmental news, and current events. And sometimes we even get to discuss our hobbies. Because, you know, everyone wants to vent a little bit here and there, spread their joy of what they like, what they do every day in life, you know, basics, small talk, you know what it means.
Yeah.
And we also do a Coffee of the Day segment where we give you one special coffee and we give you tips, facts, or recipes on how to make those. So let's get a brewing with today's Coffee of the Day. Dun, dun, dun. So, what is coffee? What is the coffee of the day for today? Let me tell you, it is a tropical mango coffee. That sounds interesting, huh?
Okay, we did the lemon coffee, and that was like...
Boom, yeah.
And now this one. What is this? Tell us a little bit. Like, let's unpack this. What is this?
Hey, it's actually not that bad as the other one, even though, like, you don't really think of the certain citrus fruit
you do not.
to go with. So, what it is it's mango juice with, like, you pour the mango juice first, and then you're going to grab your coffee. They say ristretto is a good mixture with it because ristretto is, like, smoother, and it has, like, more sweet note to it. And you put it on top. It's a really pretty Instagram picture if you guys want that. And then you have to get like froth milk and you put it on top. You don't put it like mix it together yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but for those of you who don't have a frother to froth your milk, a good way, here's a tip. A good way to froth it is you can get a jar, mason jar if you have one, because you know, I think everyone now has one.
Yeah.
You get a mason jar, you pour milk a quarter of the way through. If you want a little more, you have to extend the time for this. But you get the frother, you shake it for 30 seconds, and then you take the lid off, put it in the microwave for a minute, and that's how you can froth your milk.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's other ways to do it too. You can whisk it. That takes forever.
Yeah.
Don't do it. So, yeah, that's one way. And you put it on top. And some people like to eat it with a chocolate wafer. Especially in Europe because they drink this a lot, but they think that's a good like mixture together. Yeah, that's the tropical mango. Okay. It's mango
Kinda
juice.
Reminds me of like the salty cheese.
The one we had at Lemonhead.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because there's not a lot of lemon drinks there.
No, but it's very delicious.
It's very good. Salted cheese with your boba, super good.
So good.
Yeah, so that's the tropical mango coffee. It was just made by, I forgot who made it because I saw it on the blog. But then I had to look at different ingredients because everyone was making it different. Some people put their coffee first and then the mango on top, but that kind of breaks the coffee.
Yeah.
And then they put the milk on top. So you kind of get like a mango sherbet with coffee in it. Kind of, that's how it felt like.
All right.
Yeah. Or some people just like mixed it all together before and then they put the frother on top. But then it starts separating because of the mango juice. So, yeah. But that's our tropical mango. Okay. Isn't it great? Because I think it's fantastic. Fantastic. We'll have to try it one day.
Yeah.
Because I like mango. I actually like mango. Oh, I sound sick.
Yeah, I'm very congested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. So, Melissa.
We will fight through it. We will.
Vitamin C injections. What?
Whoa.
I want to get better faster, okay? Okay. So, Melissa, what did we watch today?
We watched Birds of Prey. Yeah. The fabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Which they changed the title. I kept hearing it everywhere. Like, I heard it first on Philip DeFranco. I don't know if anyone watches Philly D, but I do. That's where I get more of my news stuff. I don't really go towards like I look at I look stuff up, but he's a really good YouTuber to go to for like any type of media news source type of thing. But anyways, so he talked about it, and I kept hearing over and over again that the movie didn't do so well, that it was a lot of like feminism just being thrown at your face and stuff like that, and it wasn't received very well by a lot of the public, and it didn't really make a lot of money in the box office. So I was like, okay, well, I want to know what's going on. And then they changed the title just to like make it research friendly or something like that. I don't remember, but in the box offices they just completely took out the part of where it says the emancipation of Harley Quinn, and they just called it Birds of Prey. Mm-hmm. So I was like,
like Harley Quinn Birds of Prey.
It was something like that. And so after hearing it over and over again on social media, and then also hearing it on regular media, I was like, okay, I'll go see what's going on. Like, is this movie really that bad that they say, like, as they say? And so I brought it to your attention, and we went to go see it.
Yeah, because I honestly wanted to see it anyway. I'm a big DC fan. I don't care what you guys say about the movies. Their animation's on point. Marvel's is not. But they don't focus on it. They don't focus on it. That's why.
I agree, because I was recently watching Spider-Gwen, and like it's boring.
Yeah, they did.
It was
a lot.
boring.
Yeah.
Because I got Disney Plus, and so I started watching some of them.
Hey, whoa! Where's the login information on that?
Hold on.
How you gonna get Disney Plus and not tell me?
It wasn't me. It was my sister. She got it.
Whatever.
But yeah, so I wanted to watch some of the shows because I really like the Amazing Spider-Man, the very early ones, because they're like kooky, funny type of shows. And so since Spider-Gwen came out, and I wanted to see the episodes, and I went to watch them, and they were honestly some of the most cringy, boring shows I've ever seen. And each episode without commercials is like maybe a 5-minute show, and
they don't really focus on it.
They don't.
No.
And like everything is super separated, and you don't get a lot in each episode, and it's just it was weird.
Yeah.
It threw me off. So I will commend for DC on that. Their television animated series are best by far versus Marvel, because it just you do get more of tangible characters, you get more of storyline, you get more characters coming in and, you know, doing their shtick. And in these, you don't get that at all. It's more of like, you know, they just go and fight and that's it.
Yeah, that's basically
it was weird.
What it was. Yeah,
it was
like
weird.
They made an animation where it's these kids that, like, it's like what's it called? Not Transformers. I forgot, but it's like Digimon or something like that, where they can turn into like the monsters sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Or like, so they had like an animation where these kids would talk to the essence of the Marvel characters, like Captain, Iron Man, Black Widow, and stuff like that. In the essence, and they just press a button, they turn into like those superheroes.
Okay.
That didn't end up being successful, but they thought it would be because it was like anime and it was Japan, but it was not good. Was not good.
It was not.
But yeah, so a tangent aside, yeah, that like we were gonna see it either way, whether we were gonna talk about it or not.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's weird because I've heard the opposite. I heard it was really good. Like the movie was good. Like my friend who gets paid to watch movies down in Mexico, like to do like reviews and stuff like that. He actually liked it.
Oh, okay.
He's very nitpicky too.
Yeah.
So
I'm very nitpicky.
Yeah,
so
I know
you'll hear what I have to say.
You are, I know you are, but I mean, like the world. I guess people were like, my bad. People didn't think it was gonna be successful because honestly, Suicide Squad was not that good.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not good.
Garbaggio.
Like throughout the movie, it was good, but then the ending is what like killed it all. It was just like when Harley was like, "You don't do it to my friends." It's just like, okay, first of all, they're not your friends. They're just people who have similar interests as you.
Right.
And it's like you don't really make friends, Harley. Like you don't really, like you do, but it's not till later after she really becomes like independent instead of being with like Joker.
Yeah.
So it was just like, that's why that movie didn't do well. And then one of the cool characters died right away too. Not right away, but he died at the end. And I was like, well, I'm not interested anymore. And so, yeah, it was just a weird story play because they were trying really hard. And I get it because they're trying to compete with Marvel now. Yeah. But it's like,
it didn't work.
You can't compete now. You just have to kind of like set your own path.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they did start way too late in the game too. Mm-hmm. Because by the time they started coming out with more, I guess, content and try to bring the Justice League universe into fruition, the Marvel universe was already like pretty much in the middle of everything, like all of the stuff that was going on in there.
Honestly, like I keep saying this, and I probably already said this like 2 to 3 times here, but they should have, like, for Justice League or just like Batman vs Superman, they should have followed their animations. Because the Justice League movie was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. Like, Wonder Woman was freaking awesome. And, like, well, the Wonder Woman movie was pretty good.
The Wonder Woman movie was
and the
really
new
good.
one that's coming out.
It looks really cool.
Awesome. It looks very awesome. So, I'm excited for that. But that's why Wonder Woman's probably, like, the big picture in the Batman versus Superman. Because we all know we only came for that snip of Wonder Woman. So, but, yeah, like, it was very interesting. I think I mentioned it to you earlier, but it was, like, in the movie of, like, Harley Quinn, the captain for the police, is it not James Gordon still, or is that, because, like, James Gordon, if Batman's still around, because, yeah, is he not the captain, or is that another precinct, or what?
Well, I think I explained it to you, like, that it must have been a different district because there are different districts. I would assume that there's different districts in Gotham City, right? So
I think so.
I don't know. Because
you're right. But because I watched the show Gotham, which was pretty good. Yeah. Gotham, they only focus on one precinct, which James Gordon was in. I guess so. Yeah, I think like a lot of the characters in there was. Like, I like the character for Black Canary.
I did too.
I like her a lot.
I just
character. Wish they let her use her powers more.
And that, not wait up until the very last moment type of situation. Or, like, when it's dire need. Like, not trying to spoil it, but it's pretty much,
I mean, in the beginning of our video, we put a spoiler alert, so...
subtle spoiler alert, but I'm not gonna reveal too much. But it's, if you know movies and you know like kind of how story arcs go and storylines go, it's pretty much self-explanatory, and you'll guess what's gonna happen towards the end pretty much automatically. Like right off the bat, you'll know what's gonna happen. And that's pretty much what happened, but it was a little bit of an okay outcome, I guess you can say. There are some things that were a little rough to watch. Hold on, I want your point of view first, because you're more of a fan of the DC universe than I am. But so, like, give me your take of what you thought of the whole movie. Like, just deconstructing it a little bit.
Deconstructing. Let me get my surgical glove on. Stink.
Let's dissect this movie. Let's unpack it.
Dissect. So, okay. So, the whole Harley Quinn separating and, like, the Birds of Prey kind of thing. So, Birds of Prey, when I was watching it, I was like, okay, Harley Quinn in some animations is part of the Birds of Prey. Like, she's one of the people who started with, like, Ivy, Black Canary, because these are not, like, villains. They're kind of vigilantes. They fight for, you know, what's right in their opinion. Yeah. Like, it's like Deadpool. He just does whatever he wants kind of thing. So, that's...
Good thing you brought that up, because that's kind of the feel that I got.
Yeah, no, that's what their Birds of Prey is supposed to be, because they're supposed to be people who do whatever they want. They don't follow the so-called, like, rules of Gotham, because Gotham is always overtaken by some, like, mafia lord or some dark person that will just take over. That's why Batman's, like, always trying to save it. Blah be boop, boo boo doo doo. So they're always, like, taking over. Birds of Prey is supposed to be the people that comes in and just, like, they take over. I think in Gotham they kind of give, like, that Birds of Prey with Barbara taking over her club called it's like the Sirens. They call it the Sirens. Okay. Which is another name for the Birds of Prey. Okay. So they kind of take that over, and they show it a little bit too. Like, they just do whatever they want because they don't believe they need someone to help them rule Gotham. They are the people who are going to rule Gotham. Okay. That's what it was, and that's kind of like what I kind of expected more of this movie to be, is them not only, like, Harley Quinn, being like, you should be afraid of me. Yeah. It's more of like, this is a group of people, like, women who takes over Gotham, or they try to take over Gotham, and they start their own kind of thing, which they do. Yeah. But at the end, just separating from each other, I was like, that's not kind of what I wanted. Like, at the end, like, sorry, this is spoiler alert, so I already put it in the front, like, beginning of this video. It is, like, you know, watch at your own. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But yeah, they
watch or listen at your own.
Yeah, listen at your own risk. But yeah, it was just kind of like, I knew they were going to separate because I had that feeling, but I wanted them to stick together, not just, like, Huntress being Huntress, Black Canary, and the detective, like, just being it together. I wanted them all to go. I also wish Ivy was in it, because Ivy does like play a big role in it.
Missing, but I feel like they didn't do that because they haven't really introduced Ivy into the DC universe yet. So that's why she wasn't in it.
Yeah, so I do like how
she was a missing character.
Yeah, she was, and that I thought they were going to add in Catwoman, because Catwoman Ivy also plays a good part in Birds of Prey in some animations, not all of them. So that's why I was like, I did like how they stuck with Huntress's outfit backstory. Oh, backstory. No, the outfits are completely different. Yeah, backstory, but because, like, she was in the animations, her backstory is that she saw her parents get killed by that same mafia guy. Yeah. But her whole family was killed. And I was like, oh shoot, okay. So I kind of like how they stuck with Huntress. I kind of like how they did give, like, Black Canary's more of her background, because originally she was with a guy called, I forgot his name, Black Jaguar or something like that. Okay. He's a boxing lord, and he is very old, but he taught her how to fight. And taught her, like, to not only... One they're like,
oh, yeah, she trained with a bunch of assassins.
Yeah. No, that's Huntress. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but Black Canary, she was just, like, she was picked up by a mafia lord. Like, her...
We never really got, like, her story.
No,
it was only Huntress.
Yeah,
and
we
then
only got
obviously
Huntress.
Harley and
Well, because that was the main point of trying to get the diamond from her family, kind of thing.
That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, they did give out her signature like mask at the end, so I did like their outfits near the end. So it was nice. I like that color though, but it's one of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a bit different. I did like how Harley was. I love the actress. She did a great job portraying Harley.
Yeah.
It was
Margot Robbie.
Yes, Margot Robbie. I like her name. But she did a good job portraying Harley.
She's Australian, so she
yeah,
did a good job.
Yeah,
she changed her accent.
She changed her accent, yeah. And then like, what was it? She had a good one. Oh, she was like also very good comic relief because that's kind of like Harley Quinn. She's a comic relief person. So I mean, I liked the movie. There was some parts in there was like really cheesy. Especially the egg breakfast sandwich. That was very cheesy.
Yes, it was.
That one. But, yeah, there were some parts
I do want to try that sandwich, though.
I do, too. I hope someone out there is, like, replicating that sandwich. Because...
Binging with Babish, I'm talking to you.
Wait, who?
Binging with Babish.
Oh. He does, like... Oh, yeah, he does, like, he copies, like, food and stuff like that. Yes. Yeah. Do it.
Do it.
But, yeah, it has to be 6 months old cheese, though. So, I liked it. I just wish... Black Canary used more of her powers because even in Justice League and even in like all the games she uses her powers more. So there was no reason for her not to use it because like there was none. Like she shouldn't be afraid to.
Yeah, but, like we all kind of got that she was like a badass, but just we like people who are actual fans know that she has actual powers and they didn't really execute that.
No, they didn't. I was very sad about it because I was hoping it like in some parts I'm like use it because she takes down a lot of like strong people because she has that crazy voice and I'm just like, man, come on. So that's the only thing I was disappointed in that she didn't use it ahead of time and like the story was like predictable, but I kind of liked it because it kind of reflected a little bit more of the comic side of it. Like the comic animation. Like that's kind of how it would run in an animation or something like that. So I kind of liked it because it was running with the animation feel. Okay. Not just like their own independent, like with Superman and Batman. This is like, let's like fall into that a little bit, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So yeah, go with what you want to say.
Okay, so here's what I thought. I felt like the storyline and the plot was very mixed. Like, it wasn't very obvious. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Honestly, to me, it felt like it was a bad thing because we didn't really get an idea, a full idea of what the heck was going on a lot of the time. And the fact that they used Harley as a narrator throughout almost the entire movie, I kind of didn't like that. Like
I didn't like for some parts, yeah.
Like it was just a lot of her having to explain through actual narration to explain situations, and I felt like that was driving the story back a lot, especially after showing us a bunch of stuff and then all of a sudden having to literally rewind backwards just to get more of an explanation about what's going on.
Yeah, that confused me sometimes.
Irritates the hell out of me. It's like, let's just stick to a straightforward storyline and not have to keep winding back and showing me the before part of it. It's just it muddles the story so much. And I think that's one of the things that I had a hard time with the movie is just, it was not just one time, it was a lot of times. It happened so many times where she would have to go back. It was like right in the middle of a scene, like a big fighting scene, and she'd be like, oh wait, but this happened, let's rewind back to 2 days ago. I'm like, well, we just went back, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we just went to present, so.
Yeah, it's like, that, to me, I didn't like.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
The storyline is very broken and chopped up because of that reason alone. Overall, the movie was really good visually. I liked all the action scenes.
I like the colors
stunts.
they used too.
Yeah.
It made a lot of the action parts not a blur. Because a lot of fighting scenes, even in Marvel, was like a blur.
Yeah.
But the lighting for that, it was really good.
Yeah. The whole like look and the aesthetic of the whole movie was really nicely done. I liked the each character's looks. Maybe Harley's costumes could be a little bit more flattering because Margot Robbie's got a particular type of body, and some of the outfits weren't very flattering on her, in my opinion. But
the last outfit she wore, not the
gold one, I did not like that one.
I like that one if it wasn't gold.
Maybe you're probably right.
Like if it was a different color, I was fine with it.
Yeah.
But it was like a too blinding kind of thing. Yeah. I feel like if it would have been pink or like the blue she's been on, then that would fit more. Or like, blue because she was wearing a pink checkered top. Yeah. With a blue kind of thing. I would be fine with that. But yeah, it was just gold. I was like, that's too much.
Yeah. It was just very odd. Some of her outfits, but whatever. I really like the one with the jacket.
That was, with the little frills on it.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And the last outfit she had at the very end where it was like bedazzly jacket.
Oh yeah, the blue one, right?
It was like blue and red with like a bunch of like.
I think my mom has something like that, but it's red and green. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's the first thing that came up in my head when I saw her wearing it was my mom has that.
And she was wearing like these striped black pants.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Those were really cool. That one was cool. But like, I also didn't like that some of the characters were a little too like I guess like they just held them back too much a little bit. Like like Black Canary definitely like they made her out to be like this kind of like a damsel, and then all of a sudden she's like this badass, and it was weird. A little bit,
because
at
like
that point, because
Black Canary is never like that. She's never holding herself back. She's actually too much sometimes. Like in a lot of the animations, she's like way too much. Like when Green Arrow was trying to hit on her, she was very hard to get at first, and then she was like, "You're cool with an arrow. I guess I'll go out with you," kind of thing. Like she's very in your face.
Yeah.
So
I felt like they were trying to do the whole Deadpool thing with Harley Quinn. Because like
she's a crazy character.
Remember how like in the second movie of Deadpool, he was with that one boy and he was like,
I didn't watch it.
No, you didn't watch it? No. Oh my gosh, Elisa, fail. You failed.
But I know that.
But if you watch it, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Right. Like, and you know what's funny is that like the boy, he's like. He looks Asian, but he's not. He's a Pacific Islander, and but he's like kind of a little heavier set dude. So so Deadpool has to compensate for his size a lot of the times, like being just like ultra badassy, and that's kind of what it was going on in Harley Quinn too. I felt like because the girl was so normal and like she didn't have powers, Harley had to compensate for her. And so she had to be, like, extra badassy and, like, do more tricks and stuff.
Yeah, because she wanted to be, like, I am your, like person to look up to. Yeah. I'm the one you look up to. I'm the one who, like, will protect you and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, like, that was kind of, like, a little bit weird. I feel like they used her, like, narrating the story as her form of breaking the fourth wall. And it just didn't work. Yeah. It didn't work. Yeah. But like I saw their potential there for sure. But I don't know. There are some things that I didn't like. There were just like some really things that I didn't really care too much for, and there was like the action scenes were amazing and it was entertaining to watch, but the story just wasn't there, I guess you can say. It was more like, let's go chase down this chick because she swallowed something that we need.
But that's kind of like their main focus
it was a lot of running around.
Yeah, their main focus, I think, in the movie wasn't just like, let's get this diamond kind of thing. I think it was the focus of like, this is a group that we're trying to grow, and the diamond thing is a side quest kind of thing.
Yeah, and I didn't get the whole like women empowerment being shoved down your throat. I didn't see that. I thought that was very subtle. So
yeah, I didn't feel like that one was down your throat.
Yeah, yeah. So I liked it. I didn't care for the fact that almost all the villains were guys, because I know that that's not how it is in Gotham. Except for that one scene with the chick that looked like Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
That part was funny.
That was so funny. Frida Kahlo looking bad. Yeah. That person. I like that part. Yeah, because in Gotham, if you watch the show Gotham, there's a lot of female villains in Gotham. Yeah. They're really crazy. Like, they're really scary crazy. And I know there's, like, the Penguin, the Riddler, Scarecrow. I'm trying to name a lot of them. But the most people that, like, stuck around were a lot of female people who were, like, freaking crazy.
I feel like it would have been cool if we saw some of, like, the Joker's followers, like, running around, like, just coming back to, like, you know, mess with Harley. I think that would have been something cool. That
like, don't chop off the Joker 100%.
Yeah, like, it's not just the Joker. It's the Joker and then his crew of, like, followers, and they do, like, stuff, too, around Gotham.
Yeah, I would feel like that fits more. Yeah, I would show, too. It's
just, there's so many things that they could have done, and I guess it just didn't think of it. I don't know. It was overall, it was really good, though. It was pretty good.
I liked it. She liked it. I've heard a lot of people like it, honestly. I mean, there's always going to be like, it was bad, it was good, you know what I mean? It's not going to get 100% of everyone. No. But I thought it was a pretty good movie. Yeah. It was entertaining. For me, it was entertaining,
that's for sure.
It was very entertaining.
If you don't care too much for storylines, then it's a good movie for you.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of came in without... I didn't care about the storyline. I kind of just wanted to see all these awesome female heroes come in and kick butt. And they did.
More like anti-heroes.
Anti-heroes, my bad. Anti-heroes. What are they called again? What was it? I just said it earlier. I forgot. Where they're just like, they do whatever they want kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. So I liked it. I like the actress that played.
Vigilantes.
There we go. I don't know why I thought it started with an F. I like the actress that played Black Canary. I liked her a lot.
Cool. I liked her a lot. I loved her hair.
Oh yeah, I love how her hair looked. I loved
when I had my the
side shave. Yeah. I love how in the movie she puts her hair up, and then right when like she needs it mostly up, she puts it back down. And
I'm like, wait a minute,
wait a second, ma'am, did someone cut your ponytail? But I did like how they pointed out certain things. Like, remember when Harley Quinn started roller skating out of nowhere? Like,
yeah.
And then Black Canary's like, when did she have like time to do shoes change? Like, I like how they pointed stuff like that out. It wasn't just like they let it happen. It was like, what are you doing?
Okay. Like random or like
what? How? What are you doing? Yeah. I like the movie a lot.
Yeah, because she was in heels and then suddenly she was wearing her rollerblades or her roller skates. Mm-hmm. And I do like the scenes where she was in roller derby.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah, I like that part. She starts beating crap out of everyone. Yeah. I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my thought and take on it, and I hopefully, because they were gonna make a Suicide Squad 2 movie.
Oh, I hope they don't.
And if they do, it has to be something along with the Birds of Prey movie. Or just go... Honestly, there's an animation of Suicide Squad with different characters. Like, there is Harley Quinn and the alligator guy. But they should follow that animation. The Joker is in it, but it's, like, them escaping from the prison. Mm. And it's, like, 10 times scarier because of the asylum. So it's just, like... I feel like they should have copied that. Yeah. Like, not whole save the world kind of thing. They should, like, focus on that kind of thing.
I did like that, though, that this movie isn't a save the world movie.
Yeah, it's not like, we have to save the world. I think that's what they were trying to do with Suicide Squad. They were trying to make it seem like, you know,
it was,
Avengers is like, it was save the... Excuse me. It was save the world because, like, the Avengers were always saving the world kind of thing. Yeah. But they should have scaled it down more up to just, like, well, Gotham's gonna die if you don't stop them. We gotta stop them kind of thing. Yeah. I feel like they should have done that instead of saying, New York, the whole big world with this crazy witch girl. No, it should have been like, we're going to take over Gotham unless you stop us. And that's when it should have been like, well, like, got to get the Suicide Squad to help. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be something smaller. Yeah. And then maybe in the future it can be something bigger. But that's like, you have to build it up. Because Marvel has the money to be like, New York, the world.
I also
already.
appreciated that they didn't add like the title "Birds of Prey" in the movie, like in Suicide Squad.
Oh,
They said, "Oh, so we're a bunch of Suicide Squad" or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like they said it in the movie, the title of the movie, and it's like it was basically like a big just like smack.
Well,
your
no, they
forehead,
did say it
like,
at the end. Remember
they
when?
did?
Yeah, they did. Remember when Harley was saying like, well, I forgot the girl name that plays Huntress, but they were like, yeah, she got the money, they got new outfits and everything like that. They called themselves the Birds of Prey.
Oh yeah, but that's what she said. She said it like, "Oh, they're called the Birds of Prey."
Oh, it's not
it
just
wasn't
like
it wasn't like
cameo.
yeah, like they try to subtly say the title of the movie.
No, this is like
it was more like, okay,
are.
yeah, this is what they called themselves.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I get you.
It wasn't cheesy. It was like, okay, that's where the name came from. They created this group and they're called the Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. Yeah. Okay.
And it was in the end of the movie, whereas this one, where in Suicide Squad, it was in the beginning. And it was like very cringy, like, oh, good grief.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. It was, I was trying to stick up for DC during that time. But now that they're coming out with better animations and better movies now, I'm just like, okay, no, don't ever do Suicide Squad again.
Honestly, I just don't really like Jared Leto as the Joker.
I don't
like
really,
his version of the Joker.
Yeah, okay. I can't really say because like he doesn't really like prove himself to be a good Joker yet because there's not a lot of scenes where he's a good Joker.
Right.
So yeah, like the guy in Gotham who plays the Joker is a better Joker than anyone else.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
And I haven't seen the actual Joker movie that they came out with. So.
Oh, I was talking about the show Gotham, but I heard that he was pretty good too.
I heard that too, but I don't know. Something in me is not wanting to go watch it. Like, I don't know. Something is still telling me, yeah, don't bother.
Vote in the comments below. Should Melissa watch it? Yes or no?
And we'll discuss it the next episode. No, just kidding. No.
Oh my goodness.
We'll get a vote thing or a poll. We should get a
poll
started.
A poll. Start a poll.
We'll start a poll and see if
our social media team. Wait,
get
that's
on
me.
it.
I'll get on it. That's me. Okay.
That's me.
But that's our review of Birds of Prey and the fabulous emancipated Harley Quinn. Yeah, is that the title? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
fabulous emancipation
of Harley Quinn, which I liked it. So, thank you for listening. That is all the time that we have. Thank you for listening. Yeah. This is brought to you by Harley Quinn and I'm kidding. It is brought to you by Elite 23 Shopping. Want to get some new outfits? Support some awesome artists that has designed some fabulous, cute clothing just for you guys and bags too, even sunglasses.
And with the new spring season, you can get some new gear for that.
That is true, especially if you're living in California, any part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Getting sunnier.
Spring is coming early. So, and allergies are kicking in.
Yay!
So,
everyone's sick. You get the cold. You get the cold. You get the cold. We all get the cold.
Except for that one lucky coworker who doesn't get the cold at all.
My
and
goodness.
They're around all the sick people and they're like, top of the morning to you. You're like, I hate you.
Yeah, basically.
What's wrong with you? But yeah, it's brought to you by Elite 20 Shopping. Use code CBP for 30% off. CBP for 30% off. So, and Melissa is doing a cute drawing of Harley Quinn from the new movie. So that print will be available in our store coming soon.
Yes.
Would you like to tell them?
Stay tuned for that. And if you like what we do here, feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications. It really helps us out.
Yes. Thank you for those who've been sticking around with us for almost a year. We are about to hit our year mark.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy. Life is crazy. Bada bing. So yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.